Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Shield. Last time, I can actually show you what we did last time on the map. We went back to Wedgehurst and started the DLC of the Isle of Arbor. We got some good training in, saw a lot of Pokemon that we could catch with that. And we did get up to level 23, almost across the board. So I think we're set with training for now. And this time, again I gotta put the town map, we're hopefully going to get through all of Route 5 and get to the next town that has the gym. That's a double battle. Let's see. It's gonna seem stupid, but I'm actually going to teach Teddiursa Focus Blast. I said I didn't like the move, mostly because, one, it's special, not great for Stuffle. But we are going to need a fighting move for the next gym. And yeah. Think Baby Doll Eyes could go for now. We could relearn it later. If we could have Body Press, that would have been better. But we don't really have anything really great. I'm just gonna tell you now, the next gym you might want a grass type for specifically. Time for a special interview with a gym challenger. The best way to get to know you is a Pokemon battle, of course. Good Pokemon trainers really shot on camera. You'll find these two once in a while. Interviewers Gillian and Cam. They have Helioptile and Clink. I'm gonna have you do Swift. There we go. We're going to do Payback and Water Pulse. Or just Water Pulse works. Level 23 Mihara. I tried to describe it just a few words, but incredible potential. I lost. Does that mean the interview is ruined? $3,600 for that. I probably should stock back up, depending on how much stuff we have. Maybe? Not yet. You can find Stubble here as well. And behind all this, you can find a shed shell. We found one last stream, or if you're watching on YouTube, last episode. It lets you escape from any encounter. Not escape from. It lets you swap out with ease. I believe it bypasses the move Pursuit, which does double damage if you're swapping out. Up there's Wobbuffet if you want to catch it. Like, there are some good fairies on this route if that's what you're interested in. I believe you might be able to find Togepi here too. But there's a much easier way to get a Togepi. It'll actually show it off. Yeah, we could grind off some of these wild Pokemon, I guess. Kato grew to level 24. We'll fight that trainer. It's just I want to get Tier 31 Attract. This only works on opposite genders, and if you have a neutral nature, kind of like the Pokemon Cragganol or most legendaries, automatically fails. This guy's very worth fighting. Oh, I found a trainer whilst gathering berries. Cook's store will have something for your Pokedex that is so helpful to get if you really want 3 Pokemon into your Pokedex, depending on which version you're playing. Applin could be a great option for the upcoming gym. It's a grass dragon. I don't know where the dragon comes from, but once you fight him, you can see Applin. You can actually check out where it is, like how to find it. I believe it's on this route in the grass when it starts shaking. It's never an overworld spawn. I should have given my Pokemon a berry when its HP got low. 2400, not bad. I'm gonna shake this tree. Person Berry. Chesto Berry. Chesto and Chilean. I want to risk it with one more. Yep. From shaking trees too much, you get Squovit or its evolved form later on, but we'll go over that when we see it. No, it's Focus Punch that takes the turn of focus. Yeah, this just has really bad accuracy, that's all. And also, only 5 uses. Focus Blast. Can be good. It is a stab move, which is the same type attack bonus. Got the Persiberry, the Chilia Berry. What's that? I believe by fishing here we get some new stuff instead of just Magikarp. Although this is probably gonna be a magic. Yep. Like I said, just keep waiting. There's a much better spot for Gyarados coming up. We're good with you. I'd like to show you my Pokemon that have grown so well. Pokemon Breeder Deborah has been seen now. Wow, 2 in a row. I might go back to the Isle of Arbor just to grind off some of the chances there. Just to make sure that we're gonna be set. It's the second and third gyms that really have a big difficulty spike. Unless you have the right Pokemon. If you have a grass type, then the next gym isn't bad. If you have a rock type, the third one is pathetically easy. We don't have either. George grew to level 24 and wants to learn Sucker Punch. This is a 70 power physical move, so not great for it. This allows the user to go first, but it fails if the target isn't doing an attack. So if it does something like Defense Curl, Growl, Sucker Punch will fail. It is better than Bind. And it lets him hurt Psychics, so... My partner Pokemon's been growing in a really unique way. Check it out. Hey! It's Stuffle versus Stuffle. Oh my god, 3 in a row. Mihara goes to level 24 for beating up Stuffle. Kind of ironic. I gotta think about that one. Takedown is actually... It's a little better than Strength physically, but you do take recoil. I think I'd rather just keep Strength. Next up, it's a Waltz, Psychic Fairy. It's not great against physical attackers, so... yeah. Cutie Fly. It's a bug fairy. I almost said bug psychic. Pokemon with the creatures after all. You can't always waste them how you want. 1800 for that. Now I did mention there was an easy way to get Togepi. If you really want Togekiss, it's final form. This also helps because, well, something cool. It's a Toxel, a real Toxel. I found an egg and carried it around with me, and it hatched into a Toxel. Why don't you raise it? It's a real shocking Pokemon. Toxel has an amazing type in my opinion. As the Pokédex will show, it's an electric poison type. It is the baby Pokemon. Not the class, that's actually like its title. It manipulates the chemical makeup of its poison to produce electricity. The voltage is weak, but it can cause a tingling paralysis. You're gonna want this Toxel. I'll take these two. They'll help your Pokemon grow if you use them. She gives us 5 experience candies XS, which is extra small. Eggs are found at Pokemon nurseries. Experience candies are found from max raid battles. And you brought yourself a real nice run today, wouldn't you say? So, Toxel. It does evolve into the same typing, but it's actually based on which form of it by its nature. Also, eggs are the only way to get a level 1 Pokemon. The lowest they could be in the wild is level 2. Let's see. I did forget that I have so many of these, so I might not need to grind up those. We're gonna get everything up by using 2 small candies, which gives 1600, so everything in our party will be going to level 25. Yeah, there's Kato at level 25. The medium, I think I want to give to Mihara. We're really gonna need its Focus Blast to be overpowered. It goes to level 27 from 1 candy. I didn't think it evolved this early. But that's better. We get Beware. This thing is deadly if used right. This is a bear that is 6'11", almost 300 pounds, normal fighting type. The moves it uses to take down its prey would make a martial artist jealous. It tucks subdued prey under its arms to carry them to its nest. It's also strong enough, according to the Pokédex in Sun and Moon, I believe, to snap a human spine with a hug. Our team just got its best attacker. It wants to learn Bind. That, I think, might be worth it. No. Strength is still much better. And now, it can learn so many more moves. Okay. I'm gonna teach it this because it's 80 power. It's less than what Focus Blast is. Focus Blast is special, and its attack stat is double. So, yeah, that's better. Focus Blast could be good, just not on a Beware. Body Press it is. Wow. It has 100 health already. We are sitting really pretty here. I think I could give one for a kid to both George and Kato each, just to get that to level 26. And we should be ready to take out this next gym. Let's show up a little trick, and I actually have to walk outside anyway. You go to the town map, and I believe you want to fly back to Bonostoke with the Pokemon Center on the side. Not the one directly at the start of the town as if you walk in from the wild area. See if I can find them. That's not it. To be fair, I've only done this trade like a few times in each playthrough, so... You can find the train station right here. I think it's down here. Oh, I didn't see Sparkle though. That was a rifle herb. I know it's in this town, it's just hard to remember exactly where. The thing I'm looking for is there's an NPC who specifically trades a Watson Taxel and will give you a Togepi. Or, I mean, I guess you could go to the wild area and try grinding for it. With the max weight to get a bunch of candies that way, too. I'll look it up and just try to find it next time. I think that's how we'll start. Well, this works out anyway. Because I want to stock up on items. Oh yeah, also last time we got Bulbasaur, Alolan Meowth, regular Slowpoke instead of the Galarian one, and Alolan Vulpix. So if you want to see how to get those, watch the last video. Because we got the first gym badge, I actually never showed this, surprisingly. We can now buy Great Balls and Super Potions. That's pretty much all that's changed. I'm gonna get 20 Super Potions, because they heal 60 health. And we are good on Great Balls, because we got 6. I'm gonna spend the rest of the money on potions, and that's 13. gonna go ahead and put Kato in the lead. I usually trade the Pokemon that are at the lowest level up top and put the stronger ones at the bottom so they get less experience. That way every member should be around the same level, hopefully. That's just my preference. Nice to see a new face around here. This is a Pokemon nursery. We take care of people's Pokemon here. When you leave 2 Pokemon with us, we sometimes find eggs. If you're interested in that sort of thing, ask the old lady inside to tell you more. Pretty much, it gets complicated with breeding, but each Pokemon has its own class. Like there's the Monster Egg group, I think there's 3 kinds of water. We'll be back at that topic in just a second. Hey, just hand over that bike already. We need it to cross this long bridge. We're gonna use that bike to chase around gym challengers. It'll be a scream. Oh, barbaric. It wouldn't work anyway. You don't even have a Rotom with you. There you go, gym challenger. You're trying to steal my bike. Please, if you could give him a good thrashing, I would beat it dead. We're not trying to steal the bike, only borrow it. We're gonna use it to chase after gym challengers and make them all tired. But I'm thinking you deserve a special shout out. I'm gonna crush you in a battle. God, just save some time and do a 2-on-1, like. They have Zigzagoon! Which Beware would have really done some damage too. It's only level 17. If we're level 26. So Pluck should take it out. Next up is Thievul, the evolved form of Nickit, the dark type from Route 1. It is much faster. I believe its attack doesn't get too much higher, but it's still a stronger version of it. I say it's faster, we still outspeed it. And there's the quick attack. And we won. We're Team Yell. We get up in the faces of traitors. 1400 for that. You crushed my attempts to crush you. Why, I want that bike. Don't get in my way. Again, you could have fought together. Sableye is a very good typing. I don't know if it's available now, but if it is, I'd recommend it for your team. Its only weakness is Fairy. It's a dark ghost. It's immune to normal, fighting, and psychic. But it doesn't make it invincible. It actually has pretty bad special defense, if I remember right. I was too distracted by that bike. Otherwise, there's no way I'd lose to a yellow belly like you. Another 1400. You're too strong. If you stay at the gym challenge, you could cause problems for our lady. You haven't seen The Last of Us. We gotta make sure you stay out of our lady's way. My word, you're quite the traitor. Son of that. There was a bag here. I see you have a Pokedex too. That means you have a Votop with you. Fantastic. I think I'll give this bike to you then. Better you have it than Team Yell. Now, you know that Votop love floaters very, very much, right? Enough to jump into machines that have motors. So I could be thinking, if I attach a motor to a bicycle, then maybe I could get a Votop to pop into that as well. I see. Come now, give it a shot. Enjoy cycling together with Votop to the fullest. Chop chop, come on now. You and Votop ride that bicycle together. We get a Votop bike. This bike can be combined with the Pokemon Votop to use a turbo boost. I'll read the manual. Press the plus or minus button to ride your bike with Votop. Let's get cycling. It also has a little bit of a speed boost that you can upgrade over time in the wild area, and I'll show how to do that later. I believe on this bridge, yeah, you can find, resist, like, feathers, and they work the same as vitamins, but I believe they're weaker than them. We can see a whole section of the wild area we never explored yet. There you are, Happy. I'm warning you though, any closer than that and we're gonna have to have a battle, you and me. You're in my way. Yeah, Kato can take the lead for this. This is already round 4 against Hop. I've warned you, we're both gym challengers who've worked ourselves a grass badge. This is the perfect training. Aye. Wooloo is a pure normal type, level 18. And it's down. Next up is Corvisquire, a pure flying type, level 19. And it has the same ability as ours, oh my god. I'll show you a real Fury attack. He does have a super potion, so be careful about that. That might actually be enough damage. Yep. And we win. Not the battle, but against that Corvisquire. Level 27 Kato. And finally, I believe finally, yes, his last Pokemon is Raboot, evolved form of Scorbunny, level 21. Well, that's pretty respectable. But not enough to be a threat. We have George after all. Yeah, he'd still get surprised if you use a super effective hit. Level 27 George with level 27 all around. We both got ourselves the same grass badge, so how come you're so much stronger? I did training in the DLC. That's why. You got strong, Happy. Seems I've got to train even harder from now on. And he gives us a revive. Next up is Nessa, the leader of the Water Gym. He's gonna struggle. His whole team is resisted by it. This is worth calling out. If it happens. Yes. You can cast an Eldegoss, which was the first gym leader's ace. On this route, it is level 22. I'm gonna catch it just to show it to Dex. It's not part of the team. We actually won't get the next member until after the third gym. I'll use a heal ball just to show it. Oh, it instantly breaks out of it. Come on. Oh, it shook once. I don't think we're catching him with it. It is a fully evolved Pokemon after all. Let's see. Good, yeah, we have so many of these. Nest Ball. I also wanted to check out Beware for a second, so... We get a pure grass type, which is the Cotton Bloom Pokemon. It's only 1'8". The cotton on its head of this Pokemon can be spun into glossy, gorgeous yarn. A Galar regional specialty. That's pretty cool. I am debating using it for the gym only because... Oh boy, that could help. It still has Klutz. I was hoping to avoid Klutz entirely. Ah, well. If you give Beware an expert badge, well, not the expert badge, the expert band, I think it was? Expert belt. Oh boy, can it do a lot of damage. I can't even give it the Silk Scarf because it can't use it. I forgot we have Apricorns. Okay. Let me check the town map. See if we can fly to Route 5. Yes. You can fly to Route 5 right at the Pokemon Nursery. You just have to check it out and talk to things. Like the people, let's check the side, go inside. I'm going back to the Fields of Honor really quick. Because if I could get some... If I could, I know I have 2 apricorns, so I really want to try this out. Also, it's a really good spot just to heal. We're going to combine items here. We have a pink apricorn and a blue one. So I'm going to combine it with orange berries. See what we get. We got a bag of stardust. Not what I was expecting, but... We're going to combine some items and try the blue one. We combined items and we just got black sludge. Want me to share one of my recipes with you? I can. It'll cost you 100 watts. Sure. So if you want to sachet, first you'll want to add a strawberry sweet, jaboca berry, an electric seed, and a luminous moss. A sachet actually evolves a certain Pokemon by trade. I want to see if Beware can learn any of this. You can learn coaching, but that's probably it, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's right there. I could take this on. Alright. Let's take this thing on. I like trying to get the TMs, or the TRs I should say, and seeing what things can learn. I don't think I'll need to go big. I really didn't have to. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. Not the front ball. Don't use the front ball on stuff like this. Gonna catch it in a heal ball. You can use other things besides the Pokeballs, and I like that. It's not that I want this Pokemon, I just want to see if it has the hidden ability. We got some experience candies. Happy about that. Seed Bomb. If something can learn that, we'd be set for the gym. But I kind of doubt it can. Fomantis is a pure grass type, the sickle grass Pokemon. During the day, Fomantis basks in sunlight and sleeps peacefully. It wakes and moves around at night. Nope. Eldegoss and Fomantis can't learn it because they're both grass types, but can't get those to beware. Because I think there we go. Level 28 beware. I'll really try to make sure I'm prepared for this next gym because it can be a rough one without a grass type. Oh, there's a clef key. But now that we have the bike, yeah, we could go faster. Oh, hello. That's a Poliwhirl. If you get there at the King Sprocket and then trade it, it becomes Politoed, a pure water type. And there's Politoed. You know what? Just because it's not part of the team, I just want to see if I can. Oh, it's very strong. What level is it? Oh my god, level 32. Yeah, if you try to catch it, you can't throw a Pokemon. You can't throw a Pokemon. You can't throw a Pokeball because it won't let the guard down. I kinda like that. The wild area is completely open to you. You can just skip all of it. You can't go out to the next route or anything, but oh, I missed this. That might be good. That might be something. Have something that can learn that. That is Grass Knot. It's actually a move that does more damage based on the opponent's weight. And nothing can learn it. And here I'm really trying. We get Waltz in this. It's actually a 2-star, so I could. And it copied the Swift Swim. Oh, thank you, Eevee. Oh. That's not. Some attacks can't work on giant opponents like that. Pluck is one of them. They still did pretty good damage, though. I could do payback if they were faster. I think it works. Hopefully. Yes. Yeah, that did good damage, too. Oof. Poliwhirl. There we go. Now it's down to yellow. Now it's down to red, so if Wishy-Washy can actually hit it, I think it's done. Back Spine Storm. Oh, that was Staccato. And we win anyway. Oh, not yet. It actually survived with a sliver. It survived with like 2 health. Now it's gone. That would have been irritating if that was the final turn and it ended the whole thing. I don't need vaults. We do get Psychic Fangs and Zen Headbutt. That's not bad. See if something can learn them. Oh. Mihara can learn Zen Headbutt. That's good against fighting types. So I think it's set up in Door. We go Zen Headbutt. Drop Honey is a good selling item. You can't actually use it in this game. If you're playing Bleach, Diamond, and Shining Pearl, and use the Drop Honey into grass, it causes an encounter. But because most encounters are out of the water, yeah, we can't do much with it. All the way down here was this item that we saw. Well, that's fitting. TR-26 Endure. We just got rid of Endure. It'd be wearing out. We get to reteach if we need to. That's crazy. I like how you can see an item over there. If there's a bridge that way. Yeah. Also, if you do whistling on a bike, yeah. So no, it's yes it did. A pretty feather is just a selling item. But if you try to whistle on a bike, you'll actually break the bell, and that also will grab Pokemon's attention. So, be careful. Oh, that's Drapion. Ooh. That's scary. Just gonna do a little bit of exploring, trying to get to the other side of, Oh, that's Poliwrath. Oh, we're on the other side of that tunnel. So we can get a Diglett here in Brawler's Cave. That's what was aggressive. Okay. Yeah, there's not much on this side. Wooper could be a good addition to the team too, but I can't get rid of my starter. I hate the idea of boxing him. Wooper is a water ground type. Only weak against grass, and that's a 4 times weakness. Okay. A bottle of protein, huh? That's going to be hard. Oh. I didn't even know that thing could spawn here. That's cool. That was just a Malamar. If you want a good dark type, that's a good dark type. It's actually a dark psychic. Let's see. Mostly just check about the trees about here. You could find items. And we found a Chansey. I believe wild Pokemon in this area, by the way, will go up if we get the next badge. I mean, I'd see Chansey, I gotta beat up a Chansey. Because 600 experience is ridiculous. Kinda wants to learn Scary Face. This will harshly lower enemy speed. I don't think we need it. You've got pretty good speed yourself, so there's not too much that will outspeed you. No, I just saw Sparkle. I love how you can still see Wailord. We'll get to it. One day. Alright, let's head back. I just want to check the shops here. We can fly to Route 5 now, so that's great. I think whatever time's left after the gym, because I think we're set. I mean, level 28, but where? Yeah. I think they use a level 25 as their ace, so that's why I've been scared. I mean, it's not easy. Again, unless you have a grass type, you can one-tap it with a grass type. I saw that. I really want that item, but they won't look away. The struggles. Alright. I'm gonna put George in the lead because he's our lowest level. And for the most part, it's been Kato and Bihara fighting. I mean, he did get that double battle, but that was really it. They have Chugwubi. It's Woobat. I do like Woobat. There we go. We beat Denise. Well, except I lost, but I'm not gonna let it bother me that much. 1800. Now we can get this item. 3 special attacks. Now boost that stat. I just don't really use X items that often. This item here though. Oh no. Absorb Bulb. That could be good. It's a one-time use item that will boost special attack if you're hit by water. Right before the water type gym. Keep this to yourself, but I've had a big Pokemon help me with my work. Office worker Gabriella. She starts with a Croagunk. I was very tempted to use Croagunk at this, but we already got the fighting type, so I don't need it. And if you're fighting it with a water type, don't use a water type move on it. It can have dry skin, which heals it. If you really hate Croagunk, use a psychic move on it. It takes 4 times the damage and their special defense is awful. So it pretty much guarantees that they'll go down one hit unless they use a door or have a focus band. $1,900 for that. And we're out of Route 5. We get one of the best items I wish I could give Beware. It is in this town. But first, we heal. There we go. That just feels better. It is no exaggeration to say that Chairman rose to Bob Geller as it is today. Okay. Our sincerest apologies. The Chairman is quite busy at the moment. F1, please disperse. Please leave now. Okay, see you later, Chairman. I need to brush up. I can still do my autographs. I'll even give you my Pokemon League card. We need the support of our fans to keep doing what we're doing, chasing them off like that. Aren't you being a bit too harsh, Oleana? Fans are important, of course. That's why you need to keep doing your work. For their sake. I promise to do everything in my power to assist you too, Chairman. Oh, and you were Bean, sir. That's right, Bean. I dare say I'm impressed how far you've come since I gave you that Pokemon all those years ago. Years? And she had level 12s. Will you be the one to win with the gym challenge? Or perhaps will it be one of the trainers endorsed by the champion? I'll prove your faith in me with well played, Chairman. I won't lose to anyone. Anyway, I will be on my way now. Ah, your name was Happy, right? We were just talking about you. I admit, I'm curious about Leon's reasons for endorsing you. Ah, I just had a good idea as I tend to. You're gonna face the gym leader Nessa soon, yes? If you get a gym badge from her, I'll hold a celebration. I'd like to get wow. I'd like to get to know you a little better after all. determined we should really be going. Please do your best for the sake of Galar's future. The chairman will be heading to this town's seafood restaurant. Would the gym manager join him there at once? Do not keep him waiting. Well, he's gonna be waiting for a little bit. Just a little. Because this town has so much good stuff that, oh wow, it's a little overwhelming. First, if you have an electric type, I won't. A magnet. This will boost the power of electric type moves. Let's see. There are sharps out there, but we'll go over them in a second because I really want to grab one thing. This. This is the Shell Bell. The holder restores a little HP every time it inflicts damage on others. It's a healing item for attacking. It is really good. I see Sparkle. A full heal that also restores any status condition whatsoever. We got some X speeds here. Those will both boost your speed a bit. If I use the train station. Let's start entering these houses and see if we can get stuff. Because, yeah, like any Pokemon game. I have championed Leon's League card too. Okay. That's cool. I remember Professor Magnolia first presented her findings of the Dynamax phenomenon. The whole Galar region was in such a spin. I could do this off screen, but not a single bite today, but I still need to polish my gear. Pokemon about to bite if my gear's nice and shiny, right? Not a single bite today, but still. I like how every house is the exact same. Like, they all have the same idea of furnishing. We're taking care of the house while Mom and Dad are out. It's hard, but my Pokemon is here to help too. If any bad guys come, our Pokemon will protect us. I mean, we just kind of just barged in there, so they're not really doing a good job. A good fisher is also a good Pokemon trainer. That's because a fisher has to make quick judgments to adjust to changes of the sea. Don't catch too many Pokemon, that'll deplete the sea life. Pokemon are infinite, don't worry. Or you could do what the one kid did in Sun and Moon, like this was actually a real life thing. In Red and Blue, the Pokemon Lapras was said to be going extinct. So there was a guy, I don't know if it was a guy, but there was a person who bred Lapras over and over again and constantly released them as soon as they hatched from the egg to try to rebuild the numbers. And Sun and Moon actually referenced that by saying they once were going extinct, but now they're surviving. If a gym leader is too weak, their gym will be relegated to the minor division. Everything my mom cooks is yummy. And everything at the restaurant is also yummy. Okay? But it's just a funny thing how sometimes Pokemon just does stuff that happens in real life. It's hard to tell if a Booper is female or male. Can you do it? I love Wooper. It's just so silly. It's just a happy little guy. And you can actually tell the difference between male and female. I believe the horns get smaller for females. I think. So these, oh boy, they have a lot of different effects, but some of them are similar. This Rose one will boost the power of grass type moves. The Sea and Wave both increase the power of water moves if you want that. The Rock won't boost the power of rock ones. The Onward will boost the power of psychic type moves. The Lax one can make enemy attacks miss. This Full one can make the holder slower. The Pure will keep wild Pokemon away, if that's what you want. And the Luck will actually give you double the prize money if the one holding it joins a battle. Mistakes aren't that bad when you cook with mates. At least they make for funny stories. The Herb Shop will sell energy powder. This heals 60 power, but your Pokemon 60 HP, but your Pokemon will hate you. Energy Food does 120, but same thing. Heal powder will get rid of any status effect, but your Pokemon will hit you. And Revival Herb fully reviving them, but again, all of this is bad because your Pokemon will not like you afterwards. The whole point is that your Pokemon gets stronger the closer you are to them. So having an item that makes them hate you ain't gonna be that great. Before I keep going, not sit down. We can find I found two super potions there. Right here. This is where I want to be. We get 5 net balls here. And 3 fishing spots. 4. Let's see what we can get. Arrokuda. Or Arrokuda. It's probably Arrokuda. It's a very fast water type with things like Aqua Jet, Quick Attack. It's all about speed. We don't really need it. Because I already got a one-type starter. And we get another one. Apparently you can find Arrokuda really easily here. It's decent grinding too, because it's level 20. before talking to the gym leader, who is right here, go up and around and you will get TM82 Electro Web. This is an electric type move that will actually lower the enemy's speed instead of just putting paralysis on them. Yeah, I doubt anything can learn that. Typically, it's any spider cat or for some reason Pikachu. Showbell. Yeah, that could go to George. There we go. I like how I still have 20 experienced small candies. That's crazy. Must be a cheap challenger, right? That's amazing. You're one of the ones endorsed by Leon, right? You become something of a hot topic among the gym leaders. Here you go, Mr. Famous. I already heard about you, so you should learn about me too. We get Nessa's league card. Let's head to the stadium. I love fishing, but I love Pokemon battles even more, and I'm itching for a battle with you. Oh, you know I never showed off? We are going back to Turffield really quick. And then we'll be back. I think I get a chair somehow. Inside the gym, oh, she left. Okay. We'll find her at the new gym, but we missed out what she says after you get the grass badge and... She basically will remember your name now. And constantly watch over you while you do the gym badges. Then be your first fan. She was the lady with the blip bug. We'll find her here, too. Right here. Children happy! Beat us, okay? Promise? We will do our best. We do have a bear, after all. Hey there! Thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the bald guy. I see you have a fishing rod. This is what I was thinking of. In that case, I've got the perfect Pokeball for you. The Lure Ball. This will make it easier to catch Pokemon that you get by fishing. If you manage to catch a Pokemon using your fishing rod, or then it's time to use that Lure Ball. It's the absolute best Pokeball for those who love Pokemon that live in the water. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? The Lure Ball is not the best Pokeball for water types. The Net Ball is. Because it works on water types and bug types, which actually is a lot better than it sounds. Let's see if I can find it. Right there. And it also works on Pokemon on land rather than being very specific with just fishing. Quite to Dynamax. It might be a good idea to think ahead about which Pokemon is able to withstand us as max moves. Uh, we have George up front. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use a single small candy, I think, on him. Yeah, that way our whole team is level 28. We are set. The only Pokemon on our team right now that is not good for this is Kato. It's not that weak to water. It's weak to something water can have. Hey there, Gym Challenger. Shall we start the process to get you ready for the gym mission? Let's do it. We're an hour in. An hour 20 in, and we're just getting here. That's right. You have to change it to uniform. The changing room is located over there. You didn't even point. Alright, you're in your uniform. Head on in to the gym mission. Ah, by the way, while you're on the gym mission, you can't use your Pokemon Box link. Nor can you use it right before the gym mission. So before talking to these gym trainers to actually start the mission, rather than the fight, make sure you have the team you want, if you have more than 6. I do like this challenge though, because it's like, I believe we're going to have the same amount of Pokemon as the leader here, so that's pretty good. A challenging maze, and you must reach the goal to clear the mission. However, some paths of the maze are blocked by water. What should you do then? Try pushing that red button over there, and I imagine you'll figure it out, future champ. Now, let the gym mission begin! So, yeah, you can't force your way through it because that water is going way too fast. I'm pretty sure if you tried, it would slam you down and you'd drown. Just saying. I mean, it's going through the gate so fast, it's actually moving the water on the bottom. And, as we heard, this is a water-type gym. Welcome to Hulbury Stadium. Ready to bask in the beauty of water-type moves? Gym trainer, Julia, has a tip pole. It's a pure water type, but it evolves into water ground, so you might want grass moves in here specifically. You gotta do Sucker Punch. And we win. Huh? Tipple and I were the ones who got soaked. $2,000. I'm using this to get the money item, by the way. You push this, and we see a yellow button. But oh no, now we can't get through. We gotta push the red one again. I like this gym, honestly. The puzzle is great. Oh wait. I already messed up. I see the yellow switch. There's a yellow grate right there. Pressing a button stops the water. but you gotta think about the order too. Gym Trainer Heather will have Krabby, a pure water type with very dangerous attack level. Its physical attack is insane. However, its special defense is bad to make up for it. You'll notice that with some Pokemon. If I said it might be like majority. If they have really good physical attack, they're typically terrible special defenders. But if they're special attackers, they're terrible against physical attacks. So, everything kind of evens out. Typically, the ones with a very low health count are the ones that are just so fast. And the ones with high health are very slow. Like Beware. Which is actually why I wanted to give it the minus speed. We don't need to swap yet. We're fine. I should check if I need to heal though. Nope. George has been one-tapping everything. Only it can be the real water type of this gym. We can see there's a blue switch here, which actually activates, if we could show it, those pipes up there. So all we gotta do is just fight you, get you out of the way. What? You made it this far? You want to battle me? Yeah. Money. Gym Trainer Lynn. Remoraid. So I found this out a few days ago, and I found this hilarious. Remoraid evolving into Octillery makes way more sense if you look at their beta sprites from Gold and Silver. Yeah, Gold and Silver. Remoraid was actually decided to be straight up just a gun, while Octillery was decided to be straight up a tank. So a fish turning into an octopus makes way more sense when you look at the beta sprites. It still kind of looks like it too. We got 1 whole health for that. I believe you take 1/8 of the damage you did to a Pokemon as health with the Shell Bell. So if a level 1 Pokemon brings a level 100 Pokemon down to 1 health, with what people call fear, it fully restores them. I believe fear stands for... I'm trying to think. Focus Sash. I think it's the move Endeavor. And Quick Attack Rattata. It is the cheapest way to win a fight. It works. We gotta hit this yellow because it opens up that pipe. Then we hit this red one. Now we're going. And we finally get to the only blue switch at the gym. And because we hit that yellow switch, we can just charge on through. It is at this point that I actually want to put Mihara in the lead. Gym mission cleared. Let's go. All that's left is to take out the gym leader. And we got a bear. So, I think we're good. If the bear goes down, it's not the end of the world. But if it's down to Corvus Squire, it is. Welcome on a Gym Challenger. I think you already realized, but I'm Nessa. Sorry to have made you look for me. I don't doubt my humble mission's difficulty, yet you cleared it. Your mind as a Pokemon trainer must be quite refined. No matter what kind of plan your refined mind may be plotting, my partner and I will be sure to sink it. Okay. Gym leader Nessa. I just realized I might have been turning this up. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. An hour 30 in and I just realized the TV was a bit low. Starts with Goldeen, a pure water type. It's a weird fish. It's more of a... Water types are known to be mostly special attackers. This was one of the first ones that became, I think, a physical attacker. We're gonna go with Body Press. I think it's both. It tries to be a mixed attacker, but... It's brutal. Oh, it just jumps on it. And yes, payback is great. You speed tied with a fish. Next up is Arrokuda, another pure water type, level 23. I think it used Aqua Jet, which makes it go first, and that we get payback to hit it with double. I am loving this bear. Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. Juanda is level 24. It is a water rock type, which is why I've been saying grass would be great against it. And you're going first. That's not great. Alright, Beware. I think you got this. If you take this one hit and do Max Knuckle, I think we may be able just to take this thing out. Look how big the bear is now. 216 max health. That's crazy. This is a little gift from us. I hope we can take it. Max Geyser, I hope we can take it too. Oh yeah. That only did 70 damage. And that was the critical? Max Knuckle! Did you actually one-tap it? You one-tapped it with a critical hit! Beware hated that gym. Everyone became level 29. Really hated that gym. Yeah. I may probably be the strongest member of this gym, but I was totally washed away. We got $3,800 for that. How? How could this be? Now that I've battled you, I think I understand. Continue to seize victories at the gym challenge with your Pokemon. You may have an incredible spirit that may even be strong enough to challenge the champion. You and your Pokemon are indeed deserving of this gym badge. Just like Corvus Squire, Beware just slept. We can now catch Pokemon up to level 30. So if they're level 31, they won't let their guard down. As you and your Pokemon are now, you'll definitely want battle you. So she's saying the next gym leader. So, happy, my sincere congratulations for your victory over Gym Leader Nessa. Please take this free TM. TM 36 Whirlpool. This will damage an opponent over 4 to 5 turns. It also prevents them from escaping. You can't swap out if you're trapped in a Whirlpool. Take this too. It's a replica of Nessa's uniform. We got the water uniform. Now that you won the water badge, I'll be watching to see how far you and your Pokemon can go. Let's go talk to our fan. First, what a fierce battle. Nice battle. Happy. I'll remember your name. I like your team. It's very charming. The only thing you saw was a bear. Let's both do our best to complete the gym challenge, okay? And what does my fan think of that? I'm glad I became your fan challenger, Happy. Do not keep the chairman waiting. Head to the seafood restaurant, the captain's table. So you will not forget the chairman's space. I will give you one of his league cards. That's creepy. Make sure you go to dinner with this person, and make sure you don't forget. Here's a picture of the guy. Chairman Voice is the kind of man who gets downhearted if he doesn't take care of the things he needs to right away. Go to the seafood restaurant as soon as possible, so not to keep the chairman waiting. We're going to keep going for a bit longer, because it's only been an hour and a half. And I prefer to do 2 to 3 hour streams. So I think... So I'll show off the map. You can tell it loops back. It goes right, well, back to Motostoke. So I think when we get to Motostoke, if there's still time, we're going to continue the DLC to get even more training in. And I might catch a few things there. Welcome to the seafood restaurant, the captain's table. Chairman Voice kept here incognito, but the word always gets out when he's here. He tries to be sneaky, but he cannot, because everyone knows him in his shorts. Happy! Let's celebrate your recent victory. Oh, were you invited too? You two know each other? That's great! Come now, please be seated. I like how you get a good view of the gym, too. Hulbury is a seafood town. Naturally, if one is going to eat here, the obvious choice is the local cuisine. Everything on the menu is delicious. By the way, how is Professor Magnolia getting on? I'm quite indebted to her, you know. She was the one who figured out how to unleash the power of wishing stars and use the power to Dynamax Pokemon. We would never have been able to create Dynamax bands without her. She was saying that there's still so much we don't know about Dynamaxing. It's causing us some worry. She made me take a power spot detector with me when I started traveling. A power spot detector. That's the device that allowed me to discover the power spots, locations that emanate Galar particles, and allow Pokemon to Dynamax. I don't like hearing that Professor Magnolia is so worried, though. If only there was something I could do. So yeah, it may be good for you to visit the vault in Hammerlock. I believe the key to unlocking the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon lies in the history preserved there. Understood, Chairman. I will arrange a meeting with Miss Sonia. However, I believe it is time we get going, Chairman. Huh? Why, I barely had a chance to speak with Happy. It's regrettable, but I suppose it can't be helped. If something needs to get done, there's no time like the present, after all. In any case, I bid you all farewell. Does he think he's doing me a favor? He's right, the vault would be a good place for me to look at for info on the legend, but... You got the water badge, yeah? Defeating Messa's no small feat. Here's the TM as a reward. TM79 Retaliate. This does double damage if it's used immediately after a team member faints. So, there's actually a way to cheat this, and you could have a Pokemon use Self-Destruct or Explosion, have the fate that way, and then just bombard them with a Retaliate, and it could just one-tap. This is a good friend. Perhaps I should drop it on her. Until next time, Gym Challenger. Okay. Alright. You've got both the grass and the water patch by now, right? In that case, we're both headed for Botostoke and the fire gym leader, Kabu. How about I share with you a little tip about that leader, Kabu? From what I hold, from what I've heard, he's holed up in the Galar Mine number 2, undergoing some special training. If he's in there, then we can't take him on at Botostoke even if we zip over there right now. Putting the brakes on our gym challenge. So I say, we head to the Galar Mine number 2 ourselves. Let's go see what the fuss is all about. Okay. So we realized that he's a fire gym leader. George is going to be the one that's going to be hopefully sweeping it. If we sweep this one too, that's a 3 for 3. Both on our teams and our gym. At the gyms. But I did want to buy this. The luck. I want it. Because I want to give that to George. Yes, that is gonna just double our money. If you have the amulet coin, which also does the same effect, you could get 4 times the money. Which is ridiculous. But I think it's something we'll try for. You again. I'd feel sorry for my Pokemon if I made them take part in a battle against a low-level opponent. But I'm not in the mood to deal with weaklings right now. Then again, I suppose it's only a form of mercy to crush weak opponents early on. If you're under the misguided impression that you struggle to beat, then surely you would be up for a Pokemon battle. It's utterly inconceivable that I, the challenger chosen by the chairman, will lose. You lost last time. Challenger Bead, the Pokemon Trainer Bead, starts off with Solosis. It's a pure Psychic type. Level 21. And it got one tapped. Looks like you've grown a bit, only a little though. The nerve on this guy! And yes, that's a guy. Next up is Gothita, level 22. I'm surprised it didn't get one tapped. But it's fine. I'm glad I didn't do Sucker Punch, that would have failed. Now we do Water Pulse. And take it out. Next up is Hatena, level 23. Yet another pure Psychic. You can see the weakness, right? Like, it's not every day I get to battle you, so I suppose I may as well enjoy myself. Sorry, Bean. That can confuse you, so be careful. We got to Swift. Excellent, not everyone can corner my team like this. Last but not least is Ponyta. This is actually a pure Psychic type, not a Fire type. You can still get the Fire type one if you trade it over from Let's Go. Or Legends Arceus. Or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, yeah. So many options nowadays. And we take it out. It is, however, exclusive to Sword and Shield if you get the Fairy. Or the Psychic, sorry. It's not a Fairy. You showed at least a little effort, so I decided I should let you win. Yeah, sure. 5,500 for that. That's the power of the luck. I refuse to say the second word because it might sound long. Anyway, put it be. It seems I must take back my words. You're not weak, you just lack talent. Bro, I've one-tapped half your team. Yeah. Your chances of completing the gym challenge were pretty slim, I must say. Here, I'll give you this. Something to show at least you tried. Bean's lead card. Now, where shall I go to where shall I go next to collect wishing stars? I want to get through the bind before we end this, because that way I can just really focus. This is funny. This is Galarian Stunfisk. I believe it's a Dark Steel type. We're gonna find out. Oh, it might be a Steel Ground type or something. George is down to 4 health. So if this fails, it goes down. Hey! No fainting for George. Level 30 George! And he wants to learn U-turn. That makes it so you hit the opponent and then force yourself back out, back into the Pokeball, and you can swap something outside. It is a bug move, so it lets it do something against grass types. And we could just swap something in that just takes bugs out easily. Or takes out grass easily. So, yeah. Stunfisk is a ground steel type. There's 3 of them in this game. It is the trap Pokemon. It is 2'4" and 45 pounds. This is the Galarian form. You can find the Unova form. Its conspicuous lips lure prey in as it lies in wait in the mud. When prey gets close, Stunfisk clamps its jagged steel fins down on them. Stunfisk can be pretty dangerous this time. Ground Steel is a very good type. Right, let's do a Super Potion on George. And I just caught it just to show it off. It could be a really good member of the team. Also, over time, you might see the Pokemon in the box evolve and do all that stuff. I will be completing the Pokedex. You just can give me time to actually evolve all this or catch stuff. So yeah. My Pokemon is bursting with energy. What I mean to say is, please battle me. Worker Francis. Sends out Carkol, the evolved form of Roly-Poly. It's a rock fire, so just use Water Pulse. And that's the whole fight. $4,200 for that. 3 Dusk Balls. These work really well at night or in caves like this. And yeah. Oh good, you can see him in the stream. I like doing that. It aggravates them, so that's kind of funny. You can tell there's stuff up ahead, but we can't do a thing about it. But there's a fishing spot with Borboge. This could be a great member of a team. It is in fact a water ground type. When I'm tired of work, it's time for battle. It's time for a battle. I'll show you the muscle I've built up. Rockin' Bola. With Rockin' Bola, I would hit it with something small, like Tackle, Swift, something it would resist. This one has weak armor. It makes its defense fall for speed to go up. And that's U-turn. I will set out Kato. That would have been bad. Stop! Like how it literally just stomps it into the ground. Ugh. Next up is Timber. It was pretty good when it first came out. I'm actually trying it now in Pokemon Black and White to see what it could do, and oh my god. It's a trait evolution, so if you give Girder the Eviolite, which boosts defense and special defense, it's so much harder to take out. Because that thing is all... This whole line is already a defensive wall as it could be. With decent attacks. Mihara goes to level 30. And wants to learn Flail. This is a normal type physical attack that does more power the less health you have. If you have 1 health, by the way, and this thing has like 300 from Dynamax, oh, you're done. I chose not to learn it, but we could relearn it at any Pokemon Center anyway. 4200 for that. Ooh. The Grip Claw. If you do have moves such as Bind or Grab, things that do multi-turn attacks, I think it also affects Whirlpool as well. It extends the duration of it, so it makes it last longer. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. You wanted to take part in the gym challenge tonight, right? Crikey, that's really something. I'd love to have a battle against a great trainer like you. Oh, look at you, Happy. Surrounded by adoring fans, eh? You'll even be showing up late pretty soon. Jog on. Can't you see we're in the middle of a conversation here? Yeah? And can't you see that I'm Hop, the trainer who will be your next champion? Ooh, so we got Joker here, eh? You're so funny, I forgot to laugh. You think I'm joking? I'll prove it then. And I think a battle with you lot would definitely end with some laughs. Let's come on together, Happy. You ready? Sure. The two of us were endorsed by the champion himself. We'll show you just what that means. Well, if you insist, Team Yellow's gonna teach you kids that the gym challenge is no joke. You better not be Yellow. What did this other kid have to come waltzing up for, eh? I just want to knock off challenges one at a time. If you want a challenge for this fight, protect his Wooloo at all cost. We have Linoone, the evolved form of Zigzagoon, and Thievul. And they both have 2 Pokemon. So this is our full-on... Well, I have 3. I think it's a full-on 6. George used U-turn. And one-tap Thievul. George just keeps going, showing how strong it is. Level 30 Kato. We're gonna go with Bihara. Because we can. Using double kick on a Linoone does 4 times the damage, by the way, so... That was actually a smart move. You probably would have used it against Thievul, though. Liepard is a pure dark type. And it's gonna go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I know what I'm eating after this. We'll use double kick and actually took it out. For some reason, they're focusing on Mihara and George, so that's really funny. I believe they only have one Pokemon left. George grew to level 31. And it is so tempting to evolve George before the next gym, so I might do that just to get some extra power. We're gonna do said headbutt. You actually have spent everything. And it's down. The last Pokemon was Pancham, a pure fighting type. Are you gonna yell at us because we up and lost? Because we up and... yeah. You lost. If I used a Horde, would I have a better chance of winning? No. $6,800 for that. That little bug's the champion's little brother. Guess that's what you get when your older brother's not useless. Dang. I know we're Team Yell, but we'll leave quietly once we're beaten. Nice one, Happy. That's my rival for you. Now then, where could Kapu have gone off to? Let's keep going. Maybe it's farther in. Remember, the whole time we're looking for the gym leader. That's a Shuckle. Shuckle is an interesting Pokemon. It has the highest defenses of any Pokemon. Bad health, but it does have the ability to swap its defenses with its attack and it becomes deadly. But because of its low health, it's still not likely to survive a real hit. Unless it really outlevels. Well, there's a star piece for me, but that's a sparkling object. Oh my god. Shellos is a pure water type that evolves into yet another water ground type. And I believe you can evolve it before it gets to the next gym, so that's great. So I want to grab Sand Tomb. This is another move that does damage over time for 4 to 5 turns. So that's pretty good. And Hop fully healed us. Cool. I mean, it's like as I don't have to heal, I'm good. Kato can actually learn to retaliate. That could be good. I like sorting by type once in a while. Wait. Sometimes you can do it by name as well, but I should go through and sell all that. We have so much. Steam power can set any opponent flying. Wheel Staff Vincent. That's a Drober. Pure ground type. Highly recommend. Okay, so I might change a future team member. Because I just realized what's actually... There's a type combo that I realized is in here. Like, in this game. And I think I bought that more than the one I was thinking of for the team. But that one won't be joining us until, like, it's gonna be the last team ever. So, yeah. Okay, so that's the way we're supposed to go. Squeeze. Oh, a bag of soft sand, just what we needed. Like we did grab 3 of them last time. Thank you for helping out with my training, TL. But I must say, it's unforgivable for you to get in the way of a Carkol hard at work. We weren't getting in its way. We were trying to cheer it on. Still, you did an number on us in that Pokemon battle, so... It's time for you, Team Yell, to Scarper and give a morale boost somewhere else. Bye! Cheering is one thing, but one shouldn't get in the way of honest work. That's Cabo. Man, he's wicked. No wonder he's the fire-type gym leader. Ah, there. And you are the trainers endorsed by Leon. Hop and happy, am I right? I'm just training right up until the last moment, so I can guarantee the perfect match when I face you, gym challengers. I specialize in fire-type Pokemon. I throw water-type Pokemon in Galavine number 2. They are the perfect opponents to train against. Regardless, it's getting late. So, just go straight once you get out of the spot and you'll reach Motostoke. You get a good rest at the hotel and make sure you're both in your top condition. Goodbye, Carkol. Time for you to head out home too. I'll make sure you get there safely. We're going to be on fire tomorrow. I remember Lee talking about Kabu. He said that a lot of gym challengers give up because they just can't beat him. But no, I'm getting all fired up too. And that's the 2-hour mark, but I'm gonna keep going. Because I just don't want to stop right now. That Carkol from before. Yeah. Sorry. That'll go away over time, don't worry. I just gotta get used to streaming a lot. I guess I must have bet you on a job. You do know about poker jobs by now, right? Poker what? Looks like there's no helping it. In that case, settle down and let Professor Hop teach you a thing or two. Let's see if I can remember what Lee had written down in his old notebook. Basically, you can have your Pokemon go about and help companies or other folks who are in need of something. You can take Pokejobs from the Rotami at any Pokemon Center, so give it a look at sometime. Now I'm cream crackered. But I'm through the Purdue drop in and some sleep. Come tomorrow, that fire-type gym leader, the fire gym leader Kabu, better be ready, because I'll be coming for him. And again, his team isn't great against fire, but Sudowoodo is. That is a great pick for the gym. You can also find Noctowl here. And very rarely, there's a Coughing. Coughing's worth calling out because it has a regional evolution. Okay, that's a bottle of PowerPoint Up. It it raises the max amount of how many times you can use a move. And there's the amulet coin that I was talking about. I think I want to give that to Mihara. It does have cluts, but things that don't affect battles, like the lucky egg, amulet coin, stuff like that. Even the old school EXP share don't affect battles. Meaning, it works. So, I hate this chair. Young Pokemon trainer, won't you honor me with a battle? So if I swap to Mihara in this fight, we get 4 times the money, and that's just funny. Yipper! Actually gives us a reason to swap. I'm gonna see how much Water Pulse does, and then we'll swap, but... okay. Or just take it out. Mihara's gonna level up from this. Oh, I can't swap out. It is very weak to Swoobat. So we won't show the types for yet, but we will. Oh, it seems to you like you're quite used to Pokemon battles. $9,600 for that. And that was just for times 2. Okay, we can do it against this guy. Hello, hello. What's all this then? Fancy a scrub with a copper. Yeah, don't expect accents from me. I don't do voices. Police Officer Raymond has a Growlithe. If he has 2, it works. Immediately with Intimidate, that lowers opponent attack. Alright. How that worked out. You resist that. And body press. Whee! I love this bear. So from this fight, you've got some Pokemon with you there. Your battle technique is bang on too. We get 5,500 from that. Mind you, rich people like the one up here would give way more. There was just not a good chance to swap out to Beware because it had a Psychic Flying, and both of those types, Beware is weak to. Oh. A Swift Feather, that boosts speed. Another Resist Feather. A Muscle Feather. And that looks like all of it. So, let's use them. Speed can go to George. Attack can go to Mihara. And defense can go to Mihara. Yeah. My Corviknight got all busted up, so it's already headed off onto its next Poké job. I didn't mean to go in here. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Challenger happy, right? How could we get you all even this late, huh? Hey, help me with something for a sec. I want to see if I'm ready for the next gym leg of the gym challenge. Ugh, really? That won't do. Show me your fighting spirit. Okay, bye. I'm not ready. The second I walked in, I knew that that was gonna happen. I could give light screen to see if Beware could possibly learn that. We can also sell all the treasures we've gotten. We get 5,000 from the rare bones, 1,500 from the pretty feathers, 900 from the jars of honey, 8,000 for big pearls, 3,000 from the regular pearls, 24,000 from star pieces, 7,500 from stardust, wow, 12,500 from big mushrooms, and finally 1,250 for tiny mushroom. You can also sell your TRs. Don't do that. Never sell a TR because you never know what can learn it. Some Pokemon can learn new moves just from evolving. Let's see if Beware can learn a new move. I could reteach it Focus Blast, but 95 attack compared to 45 special says Body Press is still better. What about George? See if we can learn anything new. Pound, grow, water gun, bind, triple, work. Nope. Luckily, if you taught it a TR and then forgot it, this guy could still somehow teach all that. Scary Face, Taunt, Power Trip, Leer, We just don't need it. Let's do Pokejobs! Pokemon are in high demand as helpers in the Galar region, and you're able to send your own Pokemon to help out on jobs. The Pokemon you send out will grow stronger and stronger from the experience they gain. The job posting will be updated every day. Good things will happen if you send out lots of Pokemon to do many jobs. So, keep an eye out for postings and help out as much as you can. We need help on a farm. We need some nets and multi-purpose fabric development. We're gonna take out the one that's called Waylord Aquaculture. And we're gonna send out, let's do Stunfisk, Toxel, because it's level 1, Vulpix, yeah. We could do a whole day. Bye-bye. Your Pokemon went to work. They'll do their very best. So yeah, in 24 hours, which will be tomorrow at this time, they'll come back. Nobody can deny that grass types are the best at healing plants. So if they want grass types, we have 2 of them. And then we can send out Lulu and... let's send out Togepi. They will also be gone for the whole day. We can't even see Wooloo because other gods just blocked it. Like I said, Rookidee, Zigzagoon, and Magikarp. Oh, they're looking for normal type. Hang on. So, not you, not you, you, and you. That's all normal type. The two stuff we got. Yeah. Bye-bye. And that is every job. Cool. So we're gonna heal. Fight the trainer that is challenging us. And then I think we'll call it a day and do some more DLC tomorrow. I like how it's actually night right now, and that's so cool. So, I think I don't think they ever start with their ace. But don't just clear up just yet. We're having a battle before you go back to your room. Alright, alright. Wicked, got some fight in you, huh? Pokemon Trainer, Marnie. Starts off with Croagunk, a poison fighting type. Let's see what level. I feel awful if I lose, but there's no way I'm gonna. I love how you can see Team Yell in the background. They're literally her fans. Level 24 Croagunk. If I had a track, that would help too, because that's a female. Oh, that's Revenge. That's not good. Revenge does double damage back to the opponent based on what they took. That gets devastating. If they have a focus band and then use Revenge, oh. George goes to level 32. She has more Peko. This is a dark electric type. I could have used U-turn. That probably would have been better. And it goes Hagrid. In this form, it really becomes a dark type. And its other form, it's an electric. So if you just have like a ground fighting type, or a fighting type with ground moves, you could deal with both. Either way, it's down. I was also debating more Peko for the team, but that's her ace, not it. I really don't like using Pokemon that other people use unless it really would help the team. Scraggy is a dark fighting type. It's another fighting type, weak to fighting type. You beat me. Guess you must not be too bad after all, huh? Guess I'd better go get to bed and rest for tomorrow. You better get some sleep too. Oh, bye-bye. The next morning. Yep, the next morning. Morning, Happy. The friend of yours already went off to challenge the next gym. Kabu's League card is supposed to help against him, but I ended up getting a few copies. So, I'll give you one. Don't look so chuffed, it's not, but it's no big deal. We get Kabu's League card. Take this too. A little something for our battle yesterday. 2 burn heals. Bet you'll have no trouble beating that man of fire Kabu chap, right? Why don't you get over to Moto Stoke Stadium and get that gym badge already? We're gonna wait. While I could do that, I want to trade at the DLC for a bit. As we've kept the master waiting long enough. We're finally stronger, so that should be good. So next time, we'll see what Master Mustard needs from us. But first, let's combine one item just to see what we can get. Let's do berry, something we have like a ton of. I have 2 of those, but I don't want to get rid of 1. Should have like a ton of hard stones, and we got some sand. Oh, that might be something. Oh my. We got TR41 Blaze Kick. I highly doubt something can learn that. Yeah. But that's really good. It's an 85 physical powered fire type move. That's a great write-up to end it off on. Let's see. We got the body uniform I could go with, but since we are in the DLC, I'm gonna stick with the dojo look. And next time, yeah, we're just gonna see what the master wants. And train up our Pokemon a bit more before facing Kabu. Because, oh boy, he starts something new with the gym leaders, and it is scary. And I'd like to get that advantage as well. So, see you guys then. Until then, have a good day. Casual ending stuff first, because I almost forgot. Twitch, you have the link to my YouTube channel. It should be in my bio for somewhere in my profile here. And YouTube, same idea, but you got the link to the Twitch, so YouTube viewers can check out the Twitch account, see if I'm live. Because I go live and then post the lives to YouTube. So, yeah. More people that join in could be more fun. Until next time, have a good day.